It's not very often that I have a sneaker on this channel and it's not a Jordan. This is the ANTA KT5 Rocco. Hope you guys enjoyed that epic little B-roll. This is the ANTA KT5 Klay Thompson Rocco. Now I think the design on the sneaker pretty much speaks for itself, where Rocco comes from. And Rocco is Klay Thompson's bulldog. Yeah, he's got his own Instagram page with over 60,000 followers. And I'm talking about Rocco the dog. Now, if you are from South Africa and you don't follow basketball too much, ANTA is a major basketball sneaker brand overseas, and Klay Thompson, as majority of South Africans know who Michael Jordan is, Klay Thompson actually plays for the Golden State Warriors and has actually been credited as the best shooter in NBA history. So the guy's a machine. He may not be Michael Jordan, but that's not the point. So before I start telling you a little bit more about this, I have to give a massive shout out to Shesha for sending me these so I can show you guys and give you a bit of a review on it. I do have the KT5s as well as the KT4s, which I will be dropping a video on soon. And yeah, if you want to pick up a pair of these, I do know Shesha still has stock left. They are selling in-store and online, so I will drop a link in the description below to the Shesha website. And you can buy these globally. They do ship wherever in the world for ANTAs. So now let me tell you a little bit more about the ANTA KT5. Starting on the sole, you have an epic traction foot. The design of this, doesn't matter really what you're playing, whether you're playing on a wooden court or outdoors, it's really, really grippy. And the grooves between the traction is enough to hold traction, but also not hold dirt and stones, because that's one of the biggest problems with basketball sneakers sometimes, is that when you're playing outside, the sneakers fill up with a bit too much dirt and you lose that traction that the sneaker was designed for. So moving up into the midsole, on the outside, you've got this really epic design and it's got that kind of soft feel, moving towards not as soft, but similar to the Jordan 11s. So if you know the Jordan 11, you'll kind of understand what I'm talking about. It's not as soft, but it has that feel. It's not a rock hard sole like the Jordan 1. They've actually called this midsole, as you can see on the inside, it's called flash foam. So really don't know if flash foam is something different from a normal sneaker, because ANTA is fairly new in South Africa. So I'm not too clued up on the ANTAs. And then moving on the inside, you've got the same kind of midsole, and you have this little insert over here that says designed for the best shooter in the game, with the ANTA logo in orange. This kind of has that feeling because there's quite an arch in the shoe, and because this is such a hard plastic, it doesn't seem to collapse on the inside of your foot. And then sticking with the inside over here, you have this get hot, stay hot. Now what's pretty cool about this piece is a lot of basketball players, when you play, you tend to drag your rear foot. And this is why you'll see the sneakers actually kind of built up over here, allowing you to drag your shoe, not wearing through the shoe. And then similar to the outside of the midsole where you have the ANTA logo, the undersole actually wraps up around your baby toe. If you are running on the court and you tend to stop on your side foot, you don't get that roll over. Some sneakers actually get blowouts like that and the guys actually fall right out of the shoe. So this kind of helps with that, and it keeps you encapsulated in your shoe. Moving up into the shoe, you've got this really rigid fabric. It's kind of a stiff nylon that's been actually printed on. You can hear it over here. And then going up into your Velcro shroud. Now I know a lot of people don't like shrouds. I'm an absolute lover for shrouds. I love the Jordan Y knots, the 0.1s, and yeah, the new Jordan Y knots, maybe not so much of a fan, but a shroud on a shoe, for me, I love it. However, with this shroud, it Velcros off And underneath that, you've got the Klay Thompson signature with the laces. So when this is down, you can just kind of stand on it so it doesn't flap up. And you can lace up your shoe as tight as you want to, and then you can just put the shroud back over it. Keeps the shoe nice and neat. On the inside of the tongue, you do have Rocco's face on the one, and then you do have the bone with his name in it on the other. Going into the sock liner, and this is probably one of the best comfort pieces of the shoe for me. You've got padding that protrudes right next to your Achilles, between your Achilles and your ankle. It just kind of holds your ankle really, really snug. And at the back over here, you do have this pretty hard rubber piece. It's kind of like a pull tab, but it definitely doesn't really work as a pull tab. It's a bit short to get your thumb in, and I don't have the biggest hands. But what it does do is it definitely adds a little bit more firmness and rigid structure to the ankle. So that's it from the ANTA KT5's Rocco. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I hope you enjoyed that epic B-roll piece in the beginning. Smash the like button, drop a comment below, let me know what you thought, and we'll definitely see you on the next one. By the way, we've got a ton more Jordans coming up for the last quarter of this year, so make sure to subscribe and check it out. Wherever you are in the world, have a good day, good evening, good night. Goodbye.